Well, hello, Celebration Cruisers. Welcome to Coach Cruise. I'm your host, Brad, and obviously you're here today to hear about 10 things that people love about the Carnival celebration. So let's hear from my cousin Cookie, and we'll get right into it.
Oh, YouTubers, check me. This is Cookie, your cruise director on the Carnival Horizon down in Miami, Florida. Trust me, number one, you want to follow this man's channel, Coach Cruise, because he's the absolute best coach out here, not about fitness, but about cruising. Trust me, he's going to make sure you have the best time ever because he knows the ins and outs of every cruise that you go on. So click that like, follow button, and share more about this brother right here. Not only is he my coach, but he's my cousin. We'll see you all on the next cruise. Until then, we're out of here.
All
Peace.
right. Now, not everybody loves the bigger ships, but by being a bigger ship, they can offer a lot more amenities that some smaller ships can't offer. Now, one of the signature things that have been put on all of the XL class ships is coming in at number 10, and these aren't necessarily in any particular order, but the Bolt roller coaster.
Hello there, internet family. It's Lee, your cruise director here aboard Celebration, and today I'm riding Bolt. I've got Michael, our sports manager, in the back.
Hi, everybody.
He's my brave passenger. I haven't told him I don't have a license, and here we go. How fast are we going to go, Mike?
As fast as we can.
Okay, here we go! Now, friends, Bolt is the first roller coaster at sea. It's featured on Mardi Gras, here on Celebration, and it is so much fun. So whatever you do,
Wow, you ready to leave?
ready for moose, moose, okay! When you've done cruise with us, you have to choose fun and ride Bolt. We have a great time! And it has even the most manly of men screaming like children.
Well, you're a very fast driver.
I think I'm the fastest cruise director on the 7 seas.
No doubt about it.
I've got my speed tears.
I mean, how cool is it to say you went on a roller coaster while cruising at sea? That's a pretty cool thing, you gotta admit. So just for the novelty of it, you kind of gotta go on the Bolt roller coaster, don't you? To just say you did it, you know? And I've done it, and it's a lot of fun. It's very quick, but it's an adrenaline rush. You get to go 2 laps around, and it's a lot of fun. So at number 10, that is the Bolt roller coaster. Let's see what's number 9. Okay, so if we haven't had enough fun on the Bolt roller coaster, coming in at number 9 is the ropes course. Now, I've been on a couple other ropes courses on the Carnival fleet. To be honest with you, I was like, it wasn't too much of a thrill. I guess for a little kid or whatever, it might be a thrill. But on the Carnival XL class, the Celebration in particular, there is a section on the ropes course where you are just dangling by a rope and you slide across this open airway 18 stories high. And that could provide quite an adrenaline rush. So their ropes course offer, quite a bit more of a thrill and adrenaline rush. So if you haven't been on the ropes course, or if that's something you didn't think about doing, go check it out. Some people just absolutely love it. You might also. Okay, if you're going to go on a cruise, there's a good chance you're going to get wet, right? If it's not at the beach, it might be on the ship. And one of the best things about the XL class is the areas and the number of ways that you can get wet. If you're not going on the water slide, if you just want to go to a regular old pool, well, there are 5 of them. Let's start up at deck 18 with the Serenity Deck pool. And not only do they have the pool, but they have 2 very generous sized hot tubs. Now, if we go down to deck 16, the Lido deck, at the back of the ship, we have a nice size Tides pool area and a couple other hot tubs back there as well. Then, of course, we have your main pool area with a nice big hot tub. And then if we go down to deck 8, at the back of the ship, we're going to find a very generous sized pool, and that is your summer landing area. And on the side, there are another 2 very generous sized hot tubs. Now, for those people that have access to the Havana area, there's still another pool. It's not a very big one, but it's a pool all the same. So there are a lot of places to get wet on the Carnival celebration, and if one pool's too crowded, well, just head to another one. Maybe it won't be so crowded. The Serenity Deck, of course, is for adults only. So you're not going to have the little kids snorkeling by you and kicking water in your face and everything. At least you shouldn't. Then they'll be kicked out. So for those of you that are seeking a little conversation with a fellow adult, that would be a good place to go. So yeah, check out the pools on the Carnival celebration. Let's see what number 7 is. All right, so coming in at number 7 is Carnival Kitchen. Now, some people may not know what that is. What Carnival Kitchen is it's a cooking class in which Carnival chefs teach you how to make different items that you have the opportunity to sign up for. For example, there's a sushi class, there's a cake making class, there's a cupcake class, there's a pie making class, there's a tailgate party class, there's a barbecue class. There's a whole bunch of classes that you can sign up for, and they have a cooking area set aside for you and one other person, and you two combine together to cook up whatever the class may be that you signed up for. But for couples, it's obviously a great thing, or a couple friends that want to get in there. Say you want to learn how to throw an awesome tailgate. That tailgate class might be a lot of fun because you learn how to make a lot of little appetizers and stuff that people will love at a tailgate. So that can be a lot of fun. It is at a cost, but one of the good things about it is you get to eat what you make. So, how can you beat that? So a lot of people like the Carnival Kitchen, and that comes in at number 7. So let's move on to number 6. Okay, like most Carnival ships, around the main pool area, on deck 17, you have Guy's Burgers. All right, now Guy's Burgers is given a much larger area, and it's kind of its own dedicated space. But because it's such a much bigger Guy's Burger, the lines sometimes move very quickly, and you can get your burger and be happy in no time. When fries and everything that goes along with it at their topping station, right? Now, just below that, of course, like on most Carnival ships, is the Blue Iguana Cantina. So for you Mexican fans out there, you have your choice of tacos or burritos. And again, they have a toppings bar that you can just load those tacos up. My favorite is to get 3 tacos, and I'll get 3 different type tacos. It might be beef, chicken, and fish, for example. And then I just load those up with cilantro and hot sauce and salsa and cheese and everything else that I can put on them, and it's absolutely fabulous. But in addition to Guy's Burger and Blue Iguana Cantina, that's on by the main pool of most Carnival ships, there's also a new addition called Street Eats. And Street Eats is 3 different little restaurant type shacks, I guess, that you might find if you were in the streets of New York, where you can get a different choice of appetizer portions. For example, one place is called Time Fries, and on any given day they have a French fried type potato covered with a variety of different cheese or chili or whatever the case may be for that particular day. And then they have 2 more stations. And so if you don't want something too heavy, if you're just looking for a snack before dinner or before lunch or something like that, that is a great place to go and try something of a different culture, if you like. And so that's a great place to go. So that's a good new addition to the XL class. All right, let's go on to the next one. All right, so one of the things that I really enjoy about the XL class is the number of places that you can go to enjoy live music. For example, the Golden Jubilee, or it's the Brass Magnolia on the Mardi Gras, there is a large sitting area and a little stage set up for musical performers to come up and just play for you. And they are fabulous. Sometimes it's the violin trio, sometimes it's a small band, or sometimes it's just an individual singer, playing an instrument and singing, and they're wonderful. The band is often playing in deck 8 at the Guy's Smokehouse Brewhouse, and the band often is fabulous. So it just depends on what time the season that you go, depending upon how long a performer's contract is. But most of the time, honestly, the musical performers are out of this world, and they really make it easy to enjoy a drink or just sit there and listen to them and enjoy. So enjoy some of the live music. A lot of other people love it. I love it as well. I hope you do too. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now we can't talk about all of the bars, but there are so many bars on the Carnival celebration. Let's start down on deck 6. Now, if we were to go to the piano bar, there's a bar in there, and obviously there's live music being played by the piano bar singer. Great place to stop. But let's say we've gotten our fill of the piano bar and we walk around the corner and all of a sudden there's a live theatrical performance at Celebration Central. And there's a bar there, the Tropical Bar. But let's say the show's over and we decide we want to walk around a little bit. We walk just down the ways a little bit and we run into the Golden Jubilee. And they have a great selection of drinks there. And you could have a drink there. And let's say you have a drink there and the musical performer's on a 15-minute break. So you decide to take a little walk about 100 feet to your left. And where are you going to run into but the Latitudes Bar? And at the Latitudes Bar, there's often, live music going on as well. So you can enjoy a drink there. The thing I like about the Latitudes Bar is they, because it's a destination type bar, for example, they have picked out signature drinks from different countries around the world. So it's a really cool idea, because you can, have a drink that's famous in Brazil, for example, and then you could have a drink that might be famous in, Japan or something like that. So it's really cool. And there's a lot of great bars. Obviously, there's the Alchemy Bar. If you just go up on deck 7, if you just walk down a little bit from the Alchemy Bar, you can run into the Steakhouse Bar. And the Steakhouse Bar is on the outside of the steakhouse. So you could just grab a drink there without even having to dine there. And I suggest the Watermelon Martini. Now, there's several other bars throughout the ship, but I won't go through them all. But you're going to enjoy the bars. If you're somebody that enjoys to have some drinks and to listen to some live music, the bars are going to be a hit for you on the celebration. So go have some fun. All right, now, this one might be a bit of surprise to some people, but one thing that is notable about the XL class is they are the flagship for the Carnival Corporation, right? They're the biggest, best ships. And what comes with the biggest, best ships? Usually the biggest and best cruise directors. Now, when the Carnival Mardi Gras came out, you may remember it came out during COVID. And before it came out, Matt Mitchum was supposed to be the cruise director of the Carnival Mardi Gras, but he had left Carnival, and then it ended up being Mike Pack. Between Mike Pack, Chris Williams, and Lee Mason, they pretty much ran the Carnival Mardi Gras. The next ship coming up was supposed to be the Carnival Celebration, and it was. And the inaugural cruise director for the Carnival Celebration is one Mr. Lee Mason. Now, he has not won Cruise Director of the Year once. He hasn't. He's won it twice, back-to-back years. He is without a doubt one of the best cruise directors in all the world. So many people love him. He doesn't give himself enough credit for being funny. He's not funny like with jokes. He's just kind of naturally funny, quick-witted, and he makes people have fun. He just has a clever way of really getting people to enjoy themselves and have a great time. So if you are on the Carnival Celebration, there's a good chance Lee Mason is going to be your cruise director, and you are going to enjoy him very much, being the host of several shows that you may go to see. So let's move on to all right. So coming in at number 2 is the entertainment. Now, there is so much entertainment in the XL class and the celebration in general. Let's talk about some of the theatrical performances that you can go see. Celestial Strings, that is one of the most iconic, most famous performances throughout the Carnival fleet, and it is on the Celebration as well. Usually it's only showing one night, but it's a magnificent performance. If you've never seen Celestial Strings, definitely make a point to go see it while you're on the Carnival Celebration. Now, the show that gets the most hype on the Celebration, and well, it should, it's a magnificent show, and we are talking about the Magnificent Circus, the most magnificent circus. Wonderful show. Yeah, that Color My World that's in the theater.
One more time to see you laughing. I only wanna see you laughing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
You have Family Feud going on. You have bingo. You have Deal or No Deal. You have, live musical performances. There's so much entertainment going on. How about comedy? Do you like stand-up comedy? Well, if you don't want to go to the Punchliner Comedy Club, there's another comedy club right behind the Alchemy Bar. They have so much comedy going on that they have 2 different venues that you can watch it in. Not only that, once the comedy show closes down, you have your nightclub that will reside right behind the Alchemy Bar where people can dance the night away. So there is a ton of entertainment on the Carnival Celebration, and people love that. I'm one of those people. I hope you are too. Let's get to your final thing that people love about the Carnival Celebration. I did a separate video about the Carnival Celebration, and it was all about the food. There are over 20 different places to eat on the Carnival Celebration. Now, obviously in this video, I'm not going to go over all of them, but let me just tell you that you are going to love the food on the Carnival Celebration. Now, there's a chance you won't love all of it, but you're going to find some food that you absolutely love. Let me give you my favorite. That is Shaq's Chicken. It's at the back of Deck 16, and it is just wonderful in my opinion. Big, giant chunk of chicken on your sandwich. Juicy, crunchy, just flavorful. I like the spicier variety. The fries, some people are a big fan of the fries as well. I'm okay with the fries, but I love the sandwiches. And they're open for breakfast as well. Like I said, that and along with 20 other places, the food on the Carnival Celebration, and that's one of the biggest reasons people love to cruise, right, is all the food that you can eat, and the Celebration is not going to disappoint you there. Again, if you go to a place you don't really care for that much, no worries. There's 20 other places you can go to, and eventually you're going to find some places that you absolutely love, some foods that you absolutely love, and you'll love the food on the Celebration. So I hope you have an absolutely wonderful cruise. Now, I've cruised the Carnival Celebration multiple times. I'm going again very soon, and I'm going again on New Year's Eve. So depending upon when you're watching this, like I said, I'm pretty confident you're going to love many of these things that we just talked about in this video. But hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell, because I do a ton of videos, not just on the Celebration, but everything related to Carnival. So if you are a loyal Carnival cruiser, you definitely want to be subscribed to Coach Cruise. And who other than to end this video, but 2-time Cruise Director of the Year, Lee Mason. So let's turn it over to Lee, and he's going to tell you the same thing. Have a great cruise, everybody. Take care.
Do such an awesome job.
Oh, sure.
And secondly, and this one is huge, like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell so you know when this man is posting more videos.
I appreciate that, you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lee.
I just can't get away from a good time.